Where does it actually, following the curb along, where does it actually come along and hit the curb?
Looks like the front wing or something.
Okay, let the car travel forward a little bit more for me. Just release the brake pedal, just a thickness of a pound coin.
And how will the car move?
The gravity will take the car forward for you.
Oh, gravity,
yeah. Right, now stop there for me.
Right, yeah.
So when I ask you to stop, Tony, what I want you to do is I just want you to squeeze the brake.
Yeah, I live it nervous, am I?
Okay. So where does the curb cut under the car now?
Oh, just before that door mirror.
Okay. So I haven't got you far enough forward.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so that's your first reference point. So that's you're about approximately a metre away from the curb. And at that point, we're going to steer the wheel 1.5 turns.
Oh, right.
But don't steer the wheel. Remember I said to you, you mustn't steer the wheel until the car's moving. So what we're going to do is we're just going to release the brake pedal very, very gently.
My wife steers the car when it's not moving.
No, you mustn't steer it when it's moving, because if you let the car move when it's when it's not moving, we do what's called dry steering, which affects the steering mechanism of the car.
No, just let it roll.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't come in with the becauses,
yeah,
I'm never going to stop doing it, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so let the car, so just take your foot off the brake, just very gently. I want
Where's
you
that white thing I gave you?
There.
You want me to go how far?
I want you to go that far up to the curb, so that far away from the curb. So release that brake pedal slowly to about there.
I don't steer.
Stop there for me. Oh, yes, you do. 1.5.
Do I steer?
Yeah, but
Do I steer?
yes, but no, let the car move. That's it. Stop there.
Alright.
Okay. Secure your car for me, and just take it out of gear. Thank you. What I want you to do now, Tony, before we go, what we're going to do is we're going to come back now.
How do I know when I'm close enough to the curb then?
Right, sorry. So the next, looking at the curb now, have a look to see where the curb cuts in now.
Oh, it looks like the door mirror's on the curb now.
Okay, and that's your second reference point. So when we get to that stage, we know that we're close enough to the curb. When we get to that stage, we're going to secure the car, and then we're going to put it into reverse.
Not going to work, is it? If I was a real pupil, I'd really want to know why I need to be stopping at this point here now, yeah?
Okay. So we're going to stop here now, Tony. We've come
If I overhang that curb or touch that curb, what's likely to happen?
So if you overhang over the hanger curb or touch that curb, you might have a pedestrian coming across in front of you. You might, in possibility, you'll hit them. You may also scrape the underneath of your car if you hit the curb. So that's why we need to stop 6 inches away from the curb, or 30 centimetres away from the curb. No, you don't. So we need to be that far away from the curb when we stop. Okay. Now, next part of that we're going to do, so that's the first leg of the junction. We've picked our reference points up. Now we're going to do the second part coming back. And so we've got our car positioned this way now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the car to come back across the road like that. So we're positioned over this side. Okay. So before we go, we've got to make sure we've done our effective observations. So we're going to do the same again. We're going to do that POM routine.
Oh, POM. Oh, yeah. I've got to get it prepared, haven't I?
You've got to get the car prepared now.
Oh, yeah. It's in reverse.
No, you're not actually in reverse there, are you, Tony? You're actually in third gear there.
All right.
Okay, so let's pop it into reverse for me. So down, pop it into the middle for me. Okay, and you're going to take the car across and up into reverse. That's it. Okay.
That's important, I suppose, isn't it?
It's very important that we get the right gear, because if you're in third gear, where's the car going to go?
That way.
Yeah, we're going to go towards the curb, aren't we? Okay.
Out roll. Why am I having to give you lifelines on this, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah? It's because, isn't it? Yeah?
Okay. So, we're going to do the second leg now, Tony. So what we've got to do, first of all, we've got to make sure that
I've got to prepare, haven't I?
You've got to prepare, but before we go, let's talk about our observations. So we've got to make sure, before we go, we're going to make sure it's safe to go. So we've got to look up and down the road.
It's all clear.
Yeah, and we've also got to consider the pavement, but we're actually reversing back. So have you done any reversing before?
No.
Okay, so it's really important when we're reversing that we're looking out of the back window, because if we've got anybody running behind us, say a child for example, and we go across the road, we may hit them.
Right.
Okay, so you're going to turn and look out of the back window over your right shoulder.
Right, John.
Over your left shoulder.
Right, let's think about this. Imagine you're sitting in this seat doing this for your part 2, yeah? Where are you going to be looking as you start to reverse?
Where are you going to be looking?
No, just answer my questions. This is me asking you out of roll. if you were doing this yourself for your part 2, where would you be looking as you start to reverse? As the car is moving backwards, where would your head be?
I'm going to be looking out of the back window.
Yeah, which side? Left shoulder, yeah?
Yeah, left shoulder.
Yeah, so where are you going to start your observations?
Looking to my left.
Well, I think you should start
Look
over
from
the
a
shoulder.
right, okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That gives you a chance to scan all the way along the pavement.
Mm-hmm.
It also gives you a chance to scan down the road, looking for cars, bikes,
Mm-hmm.
tractors, buses, anything else
Yeah.
that might come down.
Mm-hmm.
Also gives me a chance to look along the pavement.
Mm-hmm.
Look along the pavement.
Mhm.
Look along this road, looking for cars, bikes, buses, and anything else. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm looking that way.
Over there.
Yeah?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay, Tony, so we're going to do our effective observations first. So looking over your right shoulder, so we're going to look up down the curb, see if there's anything coming on the curb. Looking down the road, see if we've got any
Anything.
cars, anything at all.
I see a cat.
No, well, we don't need to consider the cat. Hopefully the cat will get out of our way. So looking at the pavement coming down, have we got anybody coming down?
I see a dog. And I see a bird.
Right, well, we don't need to think about them. We're thinking about cars, tractors,
Oh, on the pavement.
pedestrians coming down the pavement.
No, I'm talking about the pavement.
Okay.
I can see a cat, a dog, and a bird on the pavement.
Right, okay, well, we're looking on the road now to see if we've got anything coming down the road, any cars coming
You're not
down
going to
the
mention
road.
that word, are you?
What's that?
Pedestrians.
Pedestrians, I did.
No, there's no pedestrians there.
No, so we've got no pedestrians coming down the pavement, okay. So we're going to look all the way around, so looking down
And
this
we're
way.
looking down this road.
Looking down the looking up the road, see if there's anything coming down the road.
Like what?
Cars coming down the road.
All right. Only
Okay.
cars.
Well, we might have tractors, bikes.
All right, yeah. No, there's none of them.
Nobody, no pedestrians coming
No,
down. Okay. So have a good look to your left here now. Looking to your left, Tony, for me.
Oh, so I see. Is that a child I see behind that little gateway there?
There's nobody there, is there?
No, he's gone in there.
Right. Okay. So looking all the way down the road, looking to your left. So we've got this gentleman.
That's a pedestrian, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pedestrian.
Oh,
so
I
we need to
recognise one of them, yeah.
Yeah. So we've got to consider this pedestrian in case he walks across the road. And now, and then we're going to reverse back. You're going to look out.
And we're looking for anything else down this road.
Yeah, we're looking to see if we've got any cars coming up the road.
So, just let it roll.
Mm.
If I start here,
Mm.
talk about everything on the way around, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah? I'm eventually going to get to here, haven't I?
Mhm.
But we've
Okay.
covered everything then, haven't we? Yeah?
Okay. Okay.
So I need to look behind me, yeah?
Okay. So going to check. Looking behind
Are you watching me?
Yes.
Because if you don't, I won't be looking, yeah?
Right. So you need to be looking out of the back window. You've got a car coming behind.
Oi,
No.
look forward.
Yes.
This is called palm routine, isn't it?
Yes.
If you look at that car, I can guarantee you'll probably stop.
Mhm.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Right.
Okay. So you've prepare those feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do all our effective observations all the way around. So we're going to do an arc all the way around, seeing what's
I
going
have, yeah,
on. Okay.
yeah.
Then you're going to look over your right shoulder.
Right shoulder.
Right,
Is it right shoulder or left shoulder?
left shoulder.
All right.
Out of the back window, because we need to see if there's anything coming from behind us. I want you to do nice, effective clutch control. We've got to take into account the gradient, Tony, here. So we might have just a press the gas pedal about the thickness of a pound coin and no more.
Oh, I've got control of the car, yeah?
Okay, so just lift the clutch pedal up slowly, and as we go, I want you to turn the wheel briskly, like we did before. So when we get about halfway,
I turn it to the right, do I?
no, you turn it to the left
Alright.
this time.
Yeah.
Turning it briskly to the left. So what you mustn't do is what's called dry steer. So the car
Alright.
must be moving before
Yeah.
you turn the wheel. Okay, where should you be looking, Tony? Out of the back window, looking
Oh, I
out
thought
the
you were
back
looking, so
window.
there's no point.
Look out the back
All right.
window.
Is it important?
It is very important. We've got somebody running behind. We wouldn't see them, would we?
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. When you get to about halfway,
You have to help me with that.
right, slowly now, looking over your right shoulder.
Oh, stop.
You've hit the curb.
I haven't hit the curve, that was my braking.
Okay.
I've stopped now.
Yeah, so we're about a metre away from the curb now. So what I want you to do, just secure your car for me.
Secure.
Put your handbrake
All
on.
right.
Looking out of the passenger window at this side, where does the curb cut in? So over your right shoulder, look
Oh,
over
right
your right shoulder, where does the curb cut in?
It's about a quarter way along the side window.
Okay, so that's your third reference point. Okay.
And that's the reference point for what?
And that's your reference point, so you know you're a metre away from the curb.
Yeah.
And then what I want you to do now is I just want you to let the car travel until we're about that far away from the curb.
All right.
and then we're going to pick up another reference point.
Oh.
Okay, so let the car travel
It's not
slowly.
moving.
Bring your
Not
foot off
moving.
the brake.
Yeah, it's off the brake. It's not moving.
Bring the clutch up slowly.
Yeah, it's not moving.
Clutch up slowly.
It's not moving.
Just a little bit of gas.
It's still not moving.
Sorry, Tony, take your handbrake off.
All right, yeah. Oh yeah, that red light's gone out now.
Okay. So remember, we're going to be about 6 inches away from the curb.
Yeah,
About-
tell me with that.
so-
I've never done this.
Right, stop there for
All
me.
right.
Okay, and
I'll stop.
right, secure your car for me. Where does the curb cut into the window?
Oh, in the corner of that window.
Okay, so that's your last reference point. So that's your 4th reference point. So that tells you that you're 6 inches away from the curb.
Is that important?
It's important so that you don't, and the reason that it's important is so that you don't overhang the curb coming back this way. So what we don't want to do is we don't want your car coming onto the pavement, because if your car comes onto the pavement, you might hit a pedestrian, or you might scrape the underneath of your car.
Oh,
on
I don't
the
know
curb.
that, do I?
Okay. All right. So we now take your car out of gear.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and we've got to do the same again. We've got to look all the way around again now. So looking up and down the road. So we're going to look to your right, because we're actually going to go up the road.
Oh,
and
we're doing
turn
OPM right now, are we?
We're doing, it's the 3rd lot of pond. We've got 3 lots of
I'm doing
pond
pond,
to do.
am I?
Yes.
Oh, I always get ready first before I do O.
Okay, so let's.
All right.
So we're going to go into first gear. Just take it out of gear for me a minute. Just make sure you're actually in first. So palm it across and into first. That's it.
That's important.
Yeah, very important, because what might happen if you go into 3rd, we're going to stall, aren't we? When you
Alright.
try to set
Yeah,
off.
Yeah.
So looking up and down the road. So looking to your right, because the car's going to go to your right. We're going up that way.
Do I do P or do I do O? Or do I mix the both together?
So prepare your feet
Oh,
first.
right, yeah.
Okay. And let's do our observations. So looking to your right, looking all the way around. Remember, we're going to look up the road, down the curb in front of you, because the car's going towards
Oh,
this
nobody
curb
coming.
now. Okay, looking all the way around. Remember, looking over to your left, all the
Nobody
way
coming.
down the road, making sure there's no cars coming up the
Oh
road.
no, there's no cars there.
Okay, so that's our observation. So now
Yeah.
we're going to move. So what I want you to do before we move, we're going to turn that wheel about 1.5 turns to get us back up the road. So turn that wheel
No, it's not
really.
moving.
Okay, take your handbrake off. Your handbrake's still on at the moment. Get your bite ready.
Oh, that red light's on again.
Yeah, you had red lights on, so take the handbrake off.
Alright.
Turn that wheel now 1.5 turns for me.
Just
Nice
one-
brisk
just 1.5?
turns. Brisk turns.
1.5.
Turn it full lock for me,
Alright,
Tony.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Looking up the road where we're going.
Alright.
So if you don't look up the road,
And
we
we
won't
get
know
to
if
stop on the
anything's
left.
coming. And then pull up on the left for me.
Do I need to worry about a car coming up behind me?
Isn't a car coming up behind you?
It could be though, couldn't it?
Stop there for me.
Alright.
Okay, and secure your car. Put your handbrake on.
Alright, yeah.
And take it out of gear for me.
How's that?
I think that's my best my best manoeuvre that I
Eh?
teach, but oh god.
Yeah, what did I say to you? Do I need to worry about that car coming up behind me?
Because I haven't looked properly.
No, you should get me to look, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm.
It's part of the routine. I've got to be able to
Yeah.
stop on the left
Yeah.
afterwards, yeah?
Okay.
I need to know it's safe to stop, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously I did have a little play around with the handbrake there, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, obviously you did spot the handbrake was on.
Mhm.
Yeah, release the handbrake, Tony.
Mhm.
And give me a bit of guidance. You can tell the handbrake's on.
Mhm.
You-
By the light
If
on
you're
the
looking at the
dashboard.
left eye, yeah,
Yeah.
the light's on, yeah.
Mhm.
It's important that the handbrake's not on, because we don't want the handbrake fighting against the clutch.
The clutch, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because A is going to burn the clutch out, or B is going to stall the car, yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
You're a devil with them observations.
Mm.
If you're going to do them, what's the point of me getting a sore neck as well?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch me make sure I
Yeah.
get a sore neck.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously I did push you on what I was looking at. I should, yeah, because I was just about to. Where am I? I've driven over there,
Yeah.
and I'm just about to reverse back. Yeah,
Mhm.
as you quite rightly said, I'm going to be looking over my left shoulder as I start to reverse back.
Mhm.
But I need to check it.
Yeah. Do your
Yeah,
observations.
so
properly.
so, I'd start with the right, finish with the left.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and obviously then I'm covering everything as I come around, haven't I?
Mhm.
What's on the pavement?
Yeah.
You never mentioned the word pedestrian, so we came to the road. I'm going, I can see a cat, I can see a
I
dog.
thought I had said
Hang on.
pedestrians. Yeah,
I said, I
okay.
can see a cat, I can see a dog, I can see a bird, yeah?
Mm,
Get in there. Look
Yeah.
at the pedestrians, yeah?
yeah.
Then I'm looking down the road, I'm looking for any motor vehicles, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm looking along the pavement in front of me to watch any pedestrians coming out of these drives, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm looking at
Mm-hmm.
any car, any motorised vehicles or any bikes coming down the road now.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'm looking over the left shoulder, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I was looking straight at you,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't notice for a few seconds because you were doing the looking for me.
Yeah.
And then you eventually came in with the right information.
Mm-hmm.
It's important you look where you're going, otherwise you're going to run somebody over, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so I did look then, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you didn't control it too bad. I could have got away with a little bit there, yeah, but I thought I'd let you away with it because you did actually get me to stop. Yeah, don't worry if I'm a bit abrupt on the stops.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really my fault. It's just that you haven't got me covering the brake.
Okay.
But you know, it's not going to go.
So to cover your brake thickness of a £1 coin, I need to be doing that to get.
Well,
you to
if you had my foot over the brake, yeah, don't forget if I'm still on the gas and you say brake,
you're going to slam it on, yeah.
yeah, it's yeah, you should make sure I'm over that brake, and then let's talk about this gravity, yeah. Yeah, we mentioned it on the brief, but that's all. That goes out the window when I start the engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
I format the hard drive, don't I?
Yeah.
I want to hear about that gravity. It's really good information, isn't it?
Okay.
That's going to take me forward. Yeah. With the gravity, I may have to nudge the clutch very slightly, and I know Essential Skills says that you shouldn't be using the brake and the clutch together. But I find most SEs will use a lot of common sense with this, providing they're not fighting each other. And what I mean by fighting each other, providing they're not doing that.
Yeah.
It's going to burn the clutch out, or it's going to stall the engine, yeah? But I can have a little bit, a little bit of pressure on the brake, yeah? You know, because modern day cars will actually feed the gas in itself, yeah?
Okay.
And the engine will actually realise it needs a little bit of gas, so it will actually take the gas itself. And most SEs will use a bit of common sense with this. But obviously, it's really important I'm not fighting the two pedals together, yeah? So if you hear that noise, you know I'm too hard on the brake.
Right, okay.
Or the clutch is too high, so leave me the clutch down a fraction, ease off the brake a fraction. If the car doesn't move then bring the clutch up about the thickness of a £1 coin. Gravity will then start to grab hold, yeah?
Okay.
And then get the clutch down and let gravity do the work, yeah? Make sense?
Yeah.
How I feel?
Yeah, I'd like to do it again.
Yeah. Right. So you have got some money in the bank there, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay, Tony, so we're going to do that again. So when you're ready,
All right.
I'd like you to prepare the car for me. So can I start now saying to you, what do we do next?
Yeah.
So what will we do next, Tony, from here?
I'm prepared now.
Yeah.
Observations.
Right, so where are we going to look?
There's nobody behind me.
Okay.
Nobody coming down the pavement.
Yeah.
Nobody overtaking me.
Yeah.
There's nobody in my blind spot.
Okay, so as
Nobody coming towards me.
Yeah, so as we go across that road, where are we going to, where is it important that we start to look?
Over there.
Yeah.
I've got steer on.
Yeah, nice big chunks, remember, we've got to get that steer on.
Yeah.
That's it. So foot off the gas for me, put your foot
Oh,
over onto the brake.
Oh yeah.
We're going to be about a
Over the
metre
crown.
away, find that first reference point for me. Stop there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I thought you wanted me to find it.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah, and what do we need to do once we
What's
get
that
to...
reference point for, Tony?
What's
Can you
that
remember?
reference point for, Tony? Can you
Oh,
remember?
that's the one where I take the steers off, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So remember, we've got to let the car move before you let us take the steers off. So we're going to have to do that nice and slowly, otherwise we're going to...
Yeah, you have got money in the bank here. You could take some in. Why is it important not to dry steer, Tony?
Why is it important not to dry steer here,
Oh,
Tony?
I damaged your steering, wouldn't I?
Yeah. So no dry steering. So how
So how are we going to bring the car forward here, Tony?
So how are we going to bring the car forward nice and slowly, Tony?
Oh, gravity, innit?
Yeah.
Just ease off the brake a
Yeah.
bit. Oh yeah, gravity. And then steer hard the opposite way.
And then when do we bring that second
Oh,
reference
stop
point
here.
in?
Just there.
Yep. Okay. And what we're going to do next?
What's that second reference point for,
Where's
Tony?
that? What's that second reference point for?
No, that's the important one where I don't overhang the curb.
Yeah. And why shouldn't we overhang the curb?
I think you're worried it might scratch the front of your car.
Yeah, but I'm more worried about something else.
Oh yeah, pedestrians.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we don't want to hit those pedestrians,
Or it
do
could kill
we?
that cat and that dog, couldn't it?
Yeah, well, we don't want to do that either,
No.
so it's really important. Okay, right. So we're at this stage now. So what we've got to do is we're going to where we're going to take the car now.
Backwards.
Backwards. Yeah.
I'm going to prepare, haven't I?
Yeah, you've got to
Oh, yeah.
prepare. So where are we going to look before we go? So prepare your feet. What we're going to do next?
Why is it important to be in reverse gear?
Why is it important that we're in reverse gear?
I'm going to be looking that way. I don't be going that way, do it? That'd be
Yeah.
stupid, wouldn't it?
Okay.
I'm prepared now.
So you've got prepared. So what do we need to do next? What's the second part
Oh,
of POM?
observations.
Yes. Where are we going to look?
Oh, look over there.
Yep.
Looking for pedestrians.
Yep.
Look down the road.
Yep.
Come on, give me a bit of a nudge. What are you looking for, Tony?
What are you looking for, Tony?
Cars, bikes, any kind of vehicles.
Yep. Okay.
And
And then
I look along the pavement.
yes. Okay.
I'm looking for birds and cats, am I?
What are you looking for on the pavement, Tony?
Oh, pedestrians.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know. I have to look along there.
Yep.
Look down the road.
Yep.
I'm looking for birds and pedestrians again, am I?
Yep. Okay.
No, I'm not.
You're looking down the road here for cars, aren't
Oh,
you?
right,
Coming
yeah,
towards you.
yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm looking behind me.
Looking behind you.
Um,
Now, where are you going to be looking as you're going backwards?
Behind me.
Yeah. Looking behind then, look behind, because if we've got a pedestrian coming down behind you, we've got a car now. Just wait a minute, Tony, let's have a look at this car here.
Oh, he's not moving.
He's,
Oh, he is
yeah,
moving.
he's waving. Just put your handbrake on and wait for me.
Oh, he's gone now.
Okay, so the car's gone now,
Yeah,
but
go
what
on,
we've
right.
got to do, things might have changed in those
Alright.
30 seconds, so we need to have a good look round,
All right.
make sure we've checked. We've got anybody behind us? So looking out of the window as you come round, because we're going to turn this to our left here, so we need to be looking out of the back window. Please,
Yeah.
you're not look out the back window for me. You're not
I'm
looking.
trying to remember why it's important now.
Why is it important to look out
Oh,
the
yeah,
back window?
pedestrians, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I've got to steer, haven't I?
Yeah, to steer, so steer full lock to me. Now picking up, remember we've got to pick up that
Oh, I
reference
can't
point.
see it. I can't see it from this
So
side.
when we get to about the centre point here, we're going to look over your right
All
shoulder
right.
so you can
Do
pick
I
up
need
the
to stop?
reference
Can I stop
point.
for this?
Well, look. Yeah, just put your handbrake on.
Oh. I was just going to turn my head around.
Okay, so turn your head to the
Mm,
right and just release this handbrake. And what's going to happen is gravity's going to take us down. So just a
It's
little
not
bit.
moving again.
Okay, so just ease off the brake. Ease
I'm
off the
off the brake.
brake. Bring the clutch up slowly.
It's not moving.
Have you got your handbrake on, Tony? So take your handbrake off. So if you
keep
look on the
forgetting it.
dashboard here, we can see
Oh,
that
that
the
red
handbrake's
light,
on.
yeah.
So ease off the. So ease off the brake, picking up that reference point.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah. So stop there then. So what do we need to do once we've got to that reference
I need to
point?
try and remember what the reference point's for now, don't
Yeah.
I?
What's that reference point for? Can you remember?
Oh, that's the one where I don't do the dry steers, isn't it?
Yeah. So and we're going to turn the steering wheel. How far are we going to turn the steering wheel?
As much as I can.
Yeah. Okay. To straighten it up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you're going to let it. No. So Tony, what you need to do is you need to just bring that foot off, bring the clutch up slowly. So, and let it travel back about till we're about that far away from the curb.
I am. I'm
Okay.
there already.
Okay. Secure your car. Put your handbrake on. And we're going to turn the wheel. So we're going to go back across the other side now.
No,
So,
I'm not going any further yet. That's quite crucial, that second reference point,
right,
isn't
so
it?
why have you got the what? So what's that second reference point for? Can you remember?
You said it was really crucial when we done the first one.
Yeah. So why is that? Why
So I
is
don't
it?
run over a pedestrian.
So you don't run over a pedestrian. So it's really important that we get that one now.
Yeah.
So we've got that reference point. So now